everybody, I'm here doing a layout update. Today is the 15th, I want to say, 16th. Today's the 16th, and it's been about a week since I did an update, so let's go ahead and show you the progress on my layout. Starting off, on my whole entire main line, I have now soldered every rail joint on the outside rail. There's no longer any gaps on the outside rail, and trains are running smooth on it. As you can tell over here in the turn right here. Can't tell that well. But anyways, so I've been working on that. And then, you knew I started down there with my ballast, and I've now brought it all the way around here. And then even down some of my yard, which, as you can tell, some of us didn't get glued very well. And I'll tell you why, or I'll tell you why it looks like this in a minute. And then anyways, you're coming down here, and I only went this far because of my, that's probably where about my tunnel's going to be. Then right here is going to be one of the supports and backdrops for the tunnel. I'm going to be cutting out a small access panel right here that I'll be able to cut and then reach in there, or open up, reach in there if there's any derailed trains, and fix that. Then over here on my pond, I have knocked this piece of crap fiberglass piece that was right here going down the middle, and I took it off because it's not realistic, and for adding the realistic water, I think I'll just add tape up, and it should hold it pretty well. But anyways, just plaster cloth everything. Down there is some rock spray paint that I have. I don't know if I'm going to use it quite yet, but if I do, I probably will. And then put the realistic water on top. I'll have the lighter colors on the outside, and then the dark color right here on the inside to make it look more depth. This isn't going to be a very tall part. The water's not going to be very high on it. And then I also built two bridge supports. Cut two bridge supports out of wood, and then I surrounded them with drywall mud. Then as you keep coming down here, I know it looks really bad. Anyways, and then I did more ballast, and when I was taking down this piece right here, I was banging, and this ballast didn't get glued down very well. So that's why it looks like that. I'll just brush it up and put some more glue on it. It would have been a lot better, but I didn't put enough of the alcohol to water ratio in it. So that's why it looks like that. And then you come over here. Let me turn on the light. To my favorite scene so far is this hill right here. And then I ballasted all the way down to right there. But anyways, this hill right here, worked on for a little bit. I've now turfed all the way down to here. I've added shrubbery and other things back here, just down. Then I've added some actual tree pieces that I just got from my front yard. And then as you can tell, I need to glue down some more, a few more trees, and then I'll bring in some lighter colored trees later on. So I really like how that turned out. And then you just keep coming down here, turf this. Then I turfed my whole access panel, and the reason I stopped right here on ballast is because this is all I have left right here. So I got to get more of that. I've been using, let me grab it real quick. Right here, Woodland Scenics light gray medium ballast. So that's what I've been using there. And then, so that's really it for around there. And then I've just been using this Bachmann controller lately to run trains, just run one train around. And then as you can tell right here, in my yard I've now corked all 3 tracks into the engine house, and that's as far as I've went because I've run out of curves, and I'm gonna have to buy some more curves. That way I can head into this engine facility. So I cut this turnout down here, and this track fit pretty well. I just need to make sure they're lined up, and then I can get some smooth it and make the floor for it, and have to raise that up. So the engines and cars don't even fit in it now, so I'm gonna have to raise it up quite a bit, and then okay. I also got oh man, I also got a few new pieces of rolling stock. This is a older car. It is a Frontier Chemical. It's a chemical car. It did have plastic wheels, and I added some metal wheels to it. Then I also added some crappy McHenry couplers on them. And then, but it is slightly weathered. It's an older car. And then I think I'm gonna have to paint these warning signs right here. They're just a rusty color right now. Most of this car is actually metal, so you can tell it's more of an older car. And then also had a friend come over, and he has a little bit of train stuff. Anyways, I got this CSX boxcar. It is, let's see here, an Atlas Trainman ACF 50.5-foot boxcar, CSX or CSX Transportation. Cool car, just the Trainman series. It's actually pretty nice. I like it. Anyways, now I have 4 good boxcars to run around on my layout, and then I'm also debating on where to put this. I have to have this grain elevator right here. I mean, it's gonna be over here, right in this area, but I'm trying to figure out a way to get track to it. So what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna bring a turnout from like right here in the straight piece, have it come off, then it's gonna curve. It's gonna have to try and curve right through here, and I think I'll be able to make it 18 radius, because all I'm really gonna have through there is grain cars. So I'm gonna have it 18 radius. I'm gonna bring it around, cut through here, I think. And then it's gonna brush up right here, and then it should be able to come in and then split off and go into a few of the sidings for the grain elevator. And over here I have a little road drawn out. This is kind of where my city's gonna be. That's where I decided I'm gonna put a city here, and it's not gonna be much. It's just gonna be East Main Street kinda, so it's just gonna have some older buildings. Even though it's a modern layout, but most main streets have the older face buildings. And it's just going to come out to right here, really. I might have a few buildings in here. And then I might have to move this out a little bit further so I can fit some buildings here. And then also I have to think about this area over here. I'm debating on if I'm going to be running a train around pretty much most of the time once I get DCC, and then when I do, I'm going to want to do a lot of switching, so it's kind of going to be hard if my train is running around the main line when I'd have to pull out the cars and then maybe push them back in. So I mean, I don't know, I may have to rip some of these pieces up right here and maybe put a turnout here and then have it straight and then have the turnout here. But I really don't want to do that because I just laid all that track. But I don't know, I may have to end up doing that. I guess it really doesn't matter to me. But I think I might just be fine as long as I'm not running my trains around 100 miles per hour. And I'm not going to be able to store very long amount of cars through here. So, and I think it'll be the same for my intermodal yard, which is just a ton of junk right now. But anyways, tell me what you think about that idea, especially splitting it off right here about the yard, if you think I should do that, and about the main street and the grain elevator, what you think I should do there. And also, I look for an update about Thursday or Friday because I'll be going to the hobby shop then, and I'll be buying lots of scenery or some Smooth It, probably a 18 radius turnout for down there, some 18 radius turns and some 22 radius turns for this yard right here, and over here by my intermodal yard, over here. And I think that is it for right now, and then I might even pick up a few more things. So just look for that video soon. And anyways, thanks for watching, and make sure you comment and subscribe.